Hi guys, it's Shelly. Hope you guys are doing good. I had a pretty good week this week. I'm excited to tell you guys about it. So I'll go ahead and start with my numbers. I had LapBand surgery on December 27th, 2012. As of today, I am 12 weeks post-op. Next Wednesday will be my 3-month surgiversary. It'll be March 27th. So that's really exciting. My starting weight before my pre-op diet was 283.2. My day of surgery was 267. And today I am 226.4. So last Thursday I was 231 even. So I lost 4.6 pounds this week. That's really amazing. I'm so excited to have had such a big loss, and I hope that I'll be able to continue doing that. To put it in the grand scheme of things, as of today, I have lost 56.8 pounds. I've lost that much weight. I have lost 3 sizes in my top. No, 2 sizes in my top, and 2 sizes in my bottom, which is something I want to show you. These shorts are like a major non-scale victory for me. These are from Gap, and they're a flat front short. And the flat front looks pretty good. So, oh, hold on, my mom is calling me. Okay, sorry, my mom called me. So these shorts are size 18 from the Gap, and they're flat front. They're like a really tailored short with like, absolutely no give to them, and they have like the 2-prong closure, which is something I always had a really hard time before because it always pull and like stretch the metal prongs or whatever. So, while I started out at a 22, which was, I was growing out of a 22, these are truly the size 18. So, that's really exciting. Let's see, what kind of stuff did I do this week? I told you last week that I got a fill, and I'm at 4.5 cc's. And last week I was like, that's not enough, blah, 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 and so far I have to say, like, I've really been thinking about it a lot, and I really like the way that my band feels right now. I'm not saying that I won't go and get 1/4 of a cc put in, in 6 weeks or whatever. And I'm not saying that it will stay this way, because I know it's very common for your band to, for your body to become used to the restriction and it get a little looser as it goes on. Like, it could wear off. I mean, not really wear off, but it'll get easier to eat larger amounts of food. The way that I am feeling right now is that I feel full when I eat a cup of food, and I can eat the full cup, which is something I want to be able to do. I can't say that I want to ever be limited to like a half a cup or having to try to eat all day in order to eat whatever. And so right now I'm very satisfied. I stay very full in between. I feel like I'm at 0 risk for becoming stuck or PBing, and for me right now, I feel very good with it. My portions have been fine. I haven't overeaten at all this week, and like I said, I stay very full in between, which is what I want. It's not that I wanted to be limited to how much food I can necessarily eat. No, that's not true. I am limited, and if I eat a full cup, I feel very full, so I don't want to eat anymore. But just mostly it's just really helping me to eat, 3 meals a day, and that's it. So that's good. Sorry, that was kind of a weird explanation. I'm going to tell you some things that I have been eating lately. I got this Muscle Milk Pre-Made Protein. It's 170 calories and 20 grams of protein and only 3 sugars, which I think that's pretty good. This is the vanilla cream. And I have these, which are Starbucks Via Instant Coffee. And what I've been doing is putting this and this into my Magic Bullet with maybe like a cup of ice and blending it till it's like a frappe. So it's kind of like a frappuccino, like a vanilla frappuccino. It's really good. Like, I like to drink it. I don't just drink it because I have to. Like, I enjoy drinking it. I've been making those for breakfast sometimes, so I don't get up early enough to cook. And something else that I got this week, I was talking to my trainer about how, you know, since having increased my workouts to 3 days a week with my trainer, and then basically every day I'm doing some sort of class at the YMCA, maybe 2 classes at the YMCA, and how I'm just getting like really tired, but I still want to be able to do as many classes as I'm doing. And I was like, you know, so what do you think about, you know, pre-workout supplements? And she was like, oh my God, I love pre-workout supplements. She's like, I'm addicted to them. And she showed me some of the ones that she uses, and she suggested that I get this one. Which is, well, let me tell you this. She was like, you know, I don't think you should like go, you know, extreme with it, you know, but you should get this stuff called Jacked 3D, which I was like, you know, that sounds kind of extreme. The name is Jacked. Like, I'm going to get jacked. Like, so I got it. I haven't used it yet. I took today off from the gym, so I haven't gone to the gym, but I will be using it this week. So this is what it looks like. It says you use a micro scoop, which is inside, so I assume it's a very tiny scoop, and you mix it with water. This one is fruit punch flavored. I bought it at the vitamin shop. And I started to buy the blue raspberry one, and the guy at the counter was like, oh, don't get the blue raspberry. It doesn't taste good. Everyone who works here has tried it. We had a sample, and we didn't like it, so I got the fruit punch one. I also can show you 2 other ones that she suggested. Like, she had these in her bag. She was like, do you want me to give you a sample? I have some. I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I'll just go get whichever one. She doesn't have crazy eyes like that. Like, I made crazy eyes. Like, she's very calm. She was just very excited about pre-workout supplements. These are the other 2 that she showed me. This one was at the vitamin shop. I did not see the other one. So, that's that. I also know that, like, on Facebook and on YouTube, Banded Wendy, I know she uses and sells the Body Effects. If I don't like this one, I was thinking about trying it. So I hope that it works. I think it's like really weird that I'm like that kind of a person now. Like, I like bring my protein shakes with me so I can drink them after I work out, because I have to recover my muscles and I need to take this pre-workout supplement so I can go, like, it's not crazy. Like, I know it's a real thing, but it's just, I guess it's a non-scale victory for me to, like, be the person who cares about that and, like, be wanting to do that. So, that's very interesting to me that that's what's going on right now at this phase in my life. So yes, I am making those protein shakes. I also do it with the Atkins Advantage shakes, the caramel latte, as well as like the regular coffee one that they have too. And the other day I was actually going to Walmart to buy the Atkins shakes. Well, I was going to buy the muscle milk shakes because those are my favorite. Like, I just tried those last week and they're my new favorite. And they were all sold out. So I got the Atkins ones. And this lady stopped me in the parking lot. She was like, hey, I saw you buying those Atkins shakes. She was like, has it been helping you to lose weight? And I said, well, yes, I drink them now so that I can get more protein in my day. I was like, but it's just a part of my overall weight loss thing. Like, you know, I had LapBand surgery. She was like, oh, wow, you had LapBand surgery? It just came out of my mouth. Like, she's a stranger. Like, I didn't have to tell her anything. I could have just been like, yeah, they were great. I lost 400 pounds, you know, like, but I told her, and then she was talking to me about it, and I was really surprised. I guess I'm pleasantly surprised whenever I do tell people. They're usually, like, pretty supportive about it. She was asking me who my surgeon was and where I had it done at and all this stuff, and so I was telling her about that. Also, this week, speaking of encounters with strangers, I went to Starbucks, and I've been getting, I posted a photo on Facebook. I have been getting the tall, skinny caramel macchiato, which is, they use sugar-free syrup and non-fat milk. That's what makes it skinny. It's 140 calories and I think like 8 grams of protein. And I've been getting those sometimes that, I So I was in line in the drive-thru to get it. And I was behind this other car. It was a really long line. And, like, I saw the guy in front of me. I saw his mirror, and he was, like, looking back at me. And I was wondering, like, oh, I wonder what he's looking at. You know, and I was playing this game on my phone. And then I get up to the window, and the barista guy is like, oh, the car in front of you paid for your drink. And I was like, oh my, that's never happened to me before. Like, I couldn't believe that. And I know that it's not necessarily because he thought that I was pretty. He could have just been a nice person, like, trying to pay it forward. I know that's, like, a thing right now. There's, like, a list of ways to pay it forward. But I'm going to go with that he thought that I was pretty and he paid for my Starbucks. So that was something really exciting that happened to me this week. Obviously, I am truly, madly, deeply in love with my fiance, but it is nice to get attention from other people to validate your, for me, in my case, like my progress, that people are noticing. So that was very nice. My workout for this week, Saturday and Sunday, I did not work out. Monday, I went to see my trainer, and then I went to Zumba. Tuesday, I thought that I was going to Zumba. I got up, and I showed up at the YMCA at like 9 o'clock, and it was not Zumba. It was body pump, and I was like, damn it, you know, I'm already here. Like, I should just do it, but I was like really sore from the day before with my trainer. And so I did the body pump class, and I did, I just used like literally 5-pound weights on my bar, and I enjoyed that class. If you're somebody who maybe when you go to the gym, like, you don't know what to do when it comes to lifting weights, and you either don't want to get a personal trainer, or maybe like it's just not really something that you could afford to do, taking the body pump class is nice, or joining a gym or something that has the class, because it's there's an instructor showing you how to lift weights, and it's like a routine, so it's something that you could get like more used to. I don't recommend only doing the same routine all the time, but it's definitely a start, because I know a lot of people are like afraid of lifting weights, and this like shows you how, and people of all fitness levels are doing it, and you set the you can like set the tone for it by putting more weights on your bar or putting less weights on your bar, or only using hand weights or whatever. So I went to that. That was really great. I got a pretty good workout, even though I didn't use a lot of weights on it. After that, I went to Zumba. After that, I went to gentle yoga. So I went boom, boom, boom. So while I probably wouldn't have gone to that class if I didn't show up early, I was glad that I showed up early because I got to work out a little bit more. The old Shelly would have gone home for an hour, or like went to the Walmart across the street for an hour and then went back to Zumba. But I stayed, so whatever. So that was Tuesday. Wednesday, I went to Zumba and saw my trainer. Today is Thursday. I took the day off. And tomorrow I will go to Zumba and maybe just go to my gym and do like the elliptical or something like that by myself. I also plan to go to Zumba on Saturday and Sunday, because last weekend I didn't work out, and I would like to work out this weekend, since I took today off. And I'm not seeing my trainer tomorrow because she has to go out of town. So I also should probably lift some sort of weights on my own tomorrow. Let's see. Some things that I've been like loving to eat recently, or not recently, like basically this whole time, are also something that I posted a picture of onto Facebook. And I'll show you a picture. I can explain a little bit. I buy a bag of frozen shrimp, pre-cooked, deveined, tail-on frozen shrimp from Publix. I buy like a big bag. It's kind of expensive, but it lasts me for a really long time. And it's so easy because it's pre-cooked. I just have to, sometimes I just put it in the microwave. Sometimes I thaw it in a bowl of water, and then I put them in the pan. And they are just like so delicious. Okay, here's a photo of one I made the other day, which this is the shrimp with, it's 1 cup serving, shrimp, which I put in my measuring cup first, and then I try to just fill whatever is left. So I put kimchi, which I know some people don't like kimchi. I really like it. I bought a jar of it at Publix the other day. so kimchi, and then I had a little bit of quinoa and kidney beans left over from a meal we had earlier in the week, and so I put a little bit of that in there. And so that is one thing that I make with shrimp. This one, though, this one is where it's at. Oh my god, this is shrimp that I cooked with cumin, which is a spice. Very easy. I just cooked it in the pan. I sprayed the pan, I put the shrimp in, I sprinkled cumin on it. I cut up some tomatoes, onions, garlic, and I put lime juice on it. And then I had a third of an avocado. So that was like, this is like one of my favorite meals. I love avocado, like with a passion. And then I had some of the tomato mixture left over. And so I wrapped it up in turkey and I ate it for dinner with avocados. So, that's some of the stuff that I've been eating. And they're really easy. They're really easy and they have a lot of flavor. Last night I also made some chicken salad. I was talking to Gypsy Face Sarah, and she had made a chicken salad, and I was like, after that I really was like craving it. I didn't make the exact one that she gave me the recipe for, because I was like wanting something like Greek flavor. And so I got a rotisserie chicken from Publix. I took the breast meat off, and I took it off. I made like a little quick tzatziki sauce with like Greek yogurt, Chobani 0%, shredded cucumber, mint, dill, and that's it. I didn't have any lemon juice to put lemon juice in it. So I used that like as mayonnaise. And so I mixed that, and then I put in some feta cheese, a little chopped up Kalamata olives, and I also put grapes in there. I know that's not Greek, but I like grapes in my chicken salad. So I ate that, and that was really delicious. But most of those have just been like really easy meals that I have been making. Tomorrow night, stay tuned next week, I'll talk about it, because tomorrow night my friends are coming over and we are going to make these delicious black bean brownies. Basically you like substitute flour in the brownies for black beans, and so they have more protein and less carbs, I guess. No, because beans have lots of carbs. So it's just like a better alternative to using flour. And we use stevia, so there's like no sugar, and it's there. We made them a couple weeks ago, and I'll try to maybe I'll make a video of how to make them, the brownies. They're so freaking good. I think that's most of the stuff that I have to talk about this week. I have been noticing, like, as far as my body is concerned, obviously, like, I have lost almost 60 pounds, you know. And I'm feeling loose, like real jiggly. Oh, speaking of jiggly, last night I went to my surgeon's office support group meeting, except it wasn't really a support group meeting. It was like they had a plastic surgeon that came and was talking about reconstructive surgery after weight loss. And I asked him, the thing that I'm mostly concerned with, I've never like liked my breasts, like even before I have started losing weight. Like they've just not been that great. And after I'm done losing weight, they're going to be even not as great. So, even more not as great. So, the only places I've ever, like, thought that I would really want to have, or possibly might want to have plastic surgery after my weight loss, is my arms and my breasts. So, I know that that usually is one surgery, and so I wanted to ask him about some questions about it. So, my main concern, which, like, some people might not get this, but, is whether or not I would be able to breastfeed after having a breast lift or a breast augmentation or whatever my surgery would entail if I were to get one. And he said that a lot of times when people have to like have full-on reconstructive, like moving your nipple into a new placement, that they have to do, they call it a nipple graft, which basically they cut off your nipple and move it, and it's like it's not a functioning nipple any longer. And he said that even if I had surgery and I didn't need to have that done, that he thinks that if breastfeeding is something that's really important to me, that I probably shouldn't have any surgery on my breasts before I plan to have kids. And so that was kind of disappointing, because obviously, like, it is more important to me to breastfeed than to have attractive boobs. But I probably won't be that worried about, like, having the surgery after I have kids. I don't know. We'll see. We'll visit that in the future. when that happens, but I wanted to tell you that. But yeah, my body has just been feeling like, oh, do you want to see my incisions? Okay, there's my top one. This one is like super smooth. You can't even feel it. This one's also smooth. This one's like a little hard, the incision itself. Let's see, and this one here, looking good, feeling smooth. But mostly I noticed, like, on my legs, like I can notice, like, down here, it's, like, hanging more. I'm sorry this is very graphic. Like, when I lay down in the bed and I put my leg up, my legs are thin. Like, I know you can't see it like this. When you do that, like, my legs are thin and muscular. And I just have this, like, you know, I know a lot of it is still fat. Like, I still have, like, 100 pounds to lose, you know. Well, not 100, like 80. So I know a lot of it is fat. But it's just starting to get loose. Like, I know before, like, I'm sure everybody does this. The thing where you're like, oh yeah, if I could just cut this off, I would be so thin. And for me, you know, I've always been able to move this, but not until recently was able to, like, move so much of it. I don't know. Maybe I'll edit that part out. It's a weird thing to talk about. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm just feeling, my body is feeling extra jiggly lately. And I'm, like, just really hoping so bad. I'm not as concerned with my stomach, but I'm very, very concerned with my arms. And I don't pray about it. I fucking work my ass off at the gym with my arms because I hope that building muscle in my arms will, I know it's not going to stop my arms from being saggy, but I hope that it will, like, kind of make it less saggy. Because, like, I don't think I've ever talked about this, but also one of the reasons, like, I want to have nice arms is because I would like to have more tattoos on my arms. I have one tattoo here, but I would like to have a tattoo on my inner bicep. I would like to be able to have, like, a half sleeve. But now I just don't feel like it would be, it's not the optimum look like this for your tattoos to be flying away like a bird, you know. So, I hope that my arms will be decent. So, oh, yesterday David went to go get a tattoo, and I went with him, and we had this deal, because he was always, like, dragging his ass about, like, making his appointment, and, I always said that I wanted to get my septum pierced, and I never did it. And so, since he finally made his appointment and went and had his done, I had to go get mine done. And you can't see it right now because I just got it done last night. And it's, like, tucked up inside. But there it is. There it is. In 2 weeks, it will come out to play, and I will show you. But yeah. So that was my week, and I hope you guys have a good week. I hope I lose 4 pounds again next week. That would be freaking awesome. And I think that I can, because this week wasn't that hard. I just did what I knew I was supposed to do. So I hope I can do that again next week. You guys have a great day, and I love you all. Bye-bye.